Yes, yes, yes. The Double RT Boxing Show. I'm your host, Mr.A. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for that time and support. As always, for the few 700 who support the show, hit that thumbs up. For you new viewers, thank you, like I said, for your time and support. That goes to you too. As you can see by the thumbnail, the fight we are talking about, the fight you are interested in, this is what the show is about. For you first time viewers, you ain't gonna see this fight talked about too many other spots, too many other channels out there. So this is a boxing junkie channel, the Double RT Boxing Show, the Ready Talk Boxing Show, the boxing rehab for us junkies. Now, straight out the gate, I had this fight 1 point for Kanat. What was it? 95, 94, or whatever the hell 10 rounds add up to. Can't do the math right now. I know it's easy, but still can't do it. To me, it was a clean sweep, the first 5 for Kanat. Second half, Walter, what in the Now, is Walter considered chinny? Is he chinny? Because with this recovery, the dude has recovery like a fucking video game. Like, nah, let me put in the cheat code, man. I want my energy back. We saw what Demetrius Andrade just kept dropping him. The dude kept getting up like nothing. In this fight, he gets dropped on the floor, walks around, shakes it off, and then just completely flips the switch and beats the shit out of Kanat for 5 rounds. Okay, this fight should have been a draw. It was that knockdown. Was the knockdown vicious? Was it cruel? Was it something cruel? Something steamy? No, it was just you swing, I swing. I got shorter arms, and I was closer. He got there first, but after that, where the fight turned on, Kanat thought Walter was stunned. He thought he was ready for the finish, because after that knockdown in the 5th, Kanat went to finish him. He was throwing some steam, so he's already wasting energy, wasting steam, and fucking Walter would start landing on him, landing the straight one, the right, and then he hit him with the left. He had him against the ropes, just cracked him with the right, and Kanat just wasted energy trying to finish him. And it was like a minute and a half left in the round 5 when Walter got up. So Kanat tried to finish him. Couldn't do it in a minute and a half. Ended up taking an ass whooping while he was getting tired, and he never recovered from that minute and a half of an ass whooping after he knocked down Walter. From the 6th round on, Walter just came with some furious fucking pressure and just started beating the shit out of him. The only thing, can you imagine if Walter had a polished ass team in his corner? It's the same. I'm not sure if is Walter Namibian, because that's the same team that was in Ndongu's corner, and I've seen him in other African fighters' corners. I remember in the Ndongu thing. Yeah, he's not. There we go. Okay, Mr.A, shut the fuck up. Perfect sense. He's not Namibian. Okay, now it explains why they're in his corner. There you go. And we saw the limitations, what they could do for Ndongu. Walter would be a fucking beast. Put him with Virgil Hunter or someone who can just know how to put him with Buddy McGirt, someone who's going to teach him how to fight tall and distance, and all of a sudden just come blasting when they have to. He really don't have to be a full forward pressure fighter. If with his power, his length, and his chin, oh man, he could just slowly beat you down for from 1 to 7. He'll fuck you up by round 9, which he's kind of doing now, but he's just taking a lot of he don't have to take this punishment, so that's how I scored that fight. Now, what besides that, if you want to just talk about this is the Ready Talk Boxing. We will talk about the fight, not just what happened. It's my point of view, my opinion of the fight. I I didn't know quite Kanat could box like that. I knew he was a cool come forward fighter. I didn't know he had that type of movement and pick his shots real well. Now, the earlier I said the knockdown was just punch for punch. It was more, I'm not going to take credit for it. He timed the shit out of it. He read Walter, because if you watch the 5th round, Walter, he's creeping out, and Walter's, he's ducking. He's trying to time that left, but he's ticking it away. He's ducking. He ducked twice. And when he ducked the 3rd time, him throwing a punch showed that duck, a different duck, and Kanat read that shit and just cracked him. Like I said, at the initial thing, it just looks like a punch for punch. But if you watch that shit in replay and as they keep showing it and just watch it, you're like, this motherfucker ducked 2 times, and Kanat saw that 3rd duck and cracked the shit. He timed that shit like, bow. So that was pretty cool to see him moving. I didn't know he could do that. Eventually, he got tired of that movement, turned to running. That is running. If people want to talk defensive, oh, he's a runner, nah. Kanat was a fucking runner. There was no explaining. There was no, there was some defense in it, but when you turn in your back and just like start, when you do, you're allowed to do that here and there, but that motherfucker was doing it with fear in his eyes. You know what I'm saying? The Double RT Boxing Show. I'm your host, Mr.A. So now, Kanat, like I said, I had it 95-94. The knockdown made the difference. This fight should have been a 94-94 draw. Walter came back like a fucking beast and beat the shit out of him. He won the fight. He just didn't win the war. That whole saying, and I don't know if that's a saying worldwide, but shit, Walter won that fight. He just didn't win the war. So for the WBO International Champion, Kanat is still that. On the Double RT Boxing Show, we do talk belts. We love talking belts here. We're boxing junkies. Now we're looking at the rankings here, and shout out to FightView 360. We are using his rankings. Good old T Street. Shout out to him. We got number 8 Kanat on the WBO and number 9 Walter. Now Kanat, like I said, mentioned, is the WBO International, which means for you people who are not like all hip to the belts, either are we, but we learn a little bit on the channel. International, he can now defend in every country of Europe or wherever the hell he's at. Pakistan, that's Europe, right? He could defend in any country in Europe now. He's international. That's what that belt means. Number 8 WBO. Where can he go from here? Patrice Vanoy. Don't know number 7. Liam Williams. Michael Zafari. Jeff Horn just demanded that rematch against Zarafa, which he's all pissed off about because he was trying to make money to fight Murata. So number 5 might be tied out. Daniel Jacobs. I don't see Daniel Jacobs fighting Kanat. I just don't see that happening. Luke Keeler at number 3. That might be a fight that might be happening. Atlantis Fox sits out there at number 2. Somehow they might throw Kanat his way for that number 2 spot, considering the public already seen Atlantis Fox and Demetrius. Do they want to see that again? So they might, slide a Triple G type like fighter in there to get the crowd buzzing, like, hey, this is the next best thing. Boxing fans might know Kanat Islam better than any of these other names besides Daniel Jacobs. It's a more exciting style of fighting. At least the highlights are, but the thing is, he just came off an injury, so there's not too many highlights, but he's a harder hitter than the previous people. So that is the Double RT Boxing Show. That is the fight. That is what we think maybe after and what is next for Kanat Islam. But again, Kanat loses the fight but wins the war, remains WBO International Champion. Possible, maybe in the future, number 3 Luke Keeler, 2 Atlantis Fox, 6 Liam Williams. We'll see. The Double RT Boxing Show. Thank you for your time and support.